Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your second video blog of the day for Thursday, December 17, 2015, around 5:06 in the afternoon in Billerica, Massachusetts. It's currently raining outside, about 47-48 degrees, but it's warm enough so everything that's falling is in the form of rain. No rain, snow line, no ice, no sleet, no freezing drizzle, nothing. It's just plain rain. And this is going to last into tomorrow, and temperatures will be in the 50s this weekend, back to average, back to reality, which is 41-42 degrees, but plenty of sunshine. Next week, warm up again, and it could be a monsoon rainstorm on Christmas Eve and stuff, with temperatures way up there in the 50s and 60s. This probably is global warming and El Nino pattern. Some news to report. Reruns of Sabrina the Teenage Witch are coming to Antenna TV beginning January 9th from 2 to 3 p.m. on Saturdays. And also WCVB Channel 5 in Boston has announced that they're going to produce a 10 p.m. newscast for its sister station, WTV Boston, and this was inevitable. And also, they waited 4 years to do this. It's about time. Channel 5 reruns the Eye Opener, the last hour of it, weekdays from 7 to 8 on WTV Boston, and we run Chronicle and 6 p.m. newscast for Channel 5 from 6 to 7 p.m. So it was basically inevitable. WMUR produces a 10 p.m. newscast on MeTV New Hampshire. That's WCVV's sister station. And that's about it on the news. My second video blog subject of the day is about NBC pulling the affiliation in Boston from whdh Channel 7 to having an owned and operated station using WNEU Channel 60 based out of Manchester, New Hampshire, but that serves the Boston television market. And NBC is going to have the owned and operated station ready by January 1st, 2017. Channel 7's affiliation with NBC is going to expire at the end of 2016, and there's been rumors, they've been notified that the affiliation is going to be pulled. And WHDH Channel 7 had its NBC affiliation since January of 1995, but there's been a lot of bad blood between the owners of Channel 7, which is Sunbeam Television, and its owner, Ed Asner, and NBC. This stems back from the late 1980s when, Ed Aston owns a television station in Miami, Florida, which is WSVN Channel 7, and that was the NBC affiliate for many years in Miami, Florida. NBC tried to buy WSVN Channel 7 from Ed Aston and Sunbeam Television in the late 1980s, but he refused, so NBC pulled that affiliation, send it to Channel 6 in Miami, Florida, and WSVN is a Fox affiliate and stuff like that. And also, in addition, in 2009, WHDH Channel 7 was threatening to put a 10 p.m. newscast instead of running the Jay Leno show Monday through Friday, because the owners, Ed Aston, said that running Jay Leno in primetime 5 days a week from 10 to 11 would potentially hurt his newscast at 11 and stuff, and he said it was better off to show 90 minutes of news and stuff. NBC was so mad about that they were threatening to pull the affiliation in 2009, in April of 2009, but cooler heads prevailed and Aston caved in and stuff. But NBC was so mad, but Aston knew, he foreshadowed that the Jay Leno show was going to be a flop in prime time, which it did, and eventually Jay Leno returned to hosting the Tonight Show, taking Conan O'Brien's place in March of 2010. That's another story for another day and stuff. And several times over the years, NBC's tried to buy Channel 7 off of Sunbeam Television and stuff, and they were refused many times. And also, in 2006, there was a big rumor going around when WLVI TV 56 was put up for sale that NBC was interested in buying that off of Tribune and going to convert that over to an NBC station. But when Ed Aston heard about that, he made a play to buy WLVI TV 56 from Tribune, so NBC would not get Channel 56 and stuff, and WLVI's like under some Sunbeam with like WHDH, the sister stations, and they're located in Government Center in Boston and stuff like that. And NBC's been quietly building a newsroom for the new NBC owned and operated station. They're going to be building it in Newton, Massachusetts, where New England Cable News is owned, which New England Cable News is owned by NBC Universal and Comcast and stuff, and they've already signed Pete Bouchard as its chief meteorologist, and they're wooing Marie Stefanos, who's now working, who used to work for Fox 25, and she's taking some time off and stuff like that. And also, a lot of people are getting very mad. Why would NBC move an affiliation from a VHS station to a UHF station, which is not technically in Boston, Massachusetts, it's in Manchester, New Hampshire, and WNEU, Channel 60, actually runs Telemundo, which is a Spanish language station owned by NBC. And when the NBC owned and operated station is up and running, Telemundo is going to move to 60.2. And when Channel 7 WHDH it is no longer an NBC affiliate, they will be a CW affiliate, plus they would take many of the programs that are currently run on WLVI TV 56 and move it to WHDH Channel 7. I think when this happens, WHDH will probably run news most of the mornings and stuff, and then they might show some syndicated programs like Molly or Jerry Springer or Steve Wilcox, which is on CW 56. They'll have to show the Bill Cunningham show on probably from 4 to 7. They'll probably have news, and from 7 to 8 they might run Modern Family, but I think they own the rights to like Family Feud and The Doctors and Extra. I think like Access Hollywood's going to probably move over to the NBC owned and operated affiliate. And also they'll probably run news from like 10 to midnight and stuff like that. And also like probably WLVI's Channel 56 will probably be an independent station, or it might have to show like Buzzer on the main station, but I don't really think they would want to show Buzzer on the main station, because they would probably have to preempt that a lot for paid programming, because most television stations are .1, the main channel has to show paid programming. That's how they pay the bills and stuff like that. And that's one possibility. Also, there's another. I also heard that WLVI TV 56's contract with running the CW ends in August of 2016, and CW might consider moving the affiliation in Boston to WSBK TV 38, which is owned by CBS Television, along with WBZ TV 4, and also that's CW's owned by CBS and Time Warner and stuff. And that will also, if that happens, it probably would mean my TV will have to find a new home in Boston. And there's also another possibility that if this thing most likely will play out, that the FCC might offer either WHDH Channel 7 or WLVI TV 56 a buyback for their license, so they could go off the air for the broadcasting spectrum, which a lot of television stations now are like closing down because the broadcast spectrum needs the power for like telecommunications because of a lot of cell phones and stuff like that. And they did a study for this, and they said any Boston television station that could accept a buyback for them to go off the air, the owners could receive up to $500 million. That's $500 million and stuff to buy back this for them to sell to the FCC for them to get off the air, and they get a big payday and stuff like that. That's another possibility, and this is going to be very, very interesting how it plays out and stuff. But my humble opinion, I think NBC is kind of making a major mistake from leaving like a VHS station, a strong one in Boston on WHDH TV Channel 7, to go to a station that's in New Hampshire and it doesn't have a great signal and stuff like that. But most people have cable. Very few people do not have cable, and a lot of people are saying it's a moot point and stuff. And like WNEU is going to be probably showing all the NBC programming and stuff like that, and all of like Access Hollywood, all the sports and that late night and stuff like that. And they'll probably build a big news team and stuff. Maybe they'll use some people from New England cable news, or maybe they'll stop plucking people from like WBZ or WCVB or Fox 25's news department or sports department or weather department to build a team, or they could go outside the Boston area and stuff. So it's gonna be real interesting and stuff. And I think NBC could be a big mistake, big gamble and stuff. But I think they've probably have had sour relations with Sunbeam Television over the years, and I think it's time for them to move on and stuff. This is a big risk in my humble opinion, but we'll see how it plays out. And that's about it on the news. This video blog, the third and final video blog of the night, will be about WHDH Channel 7's weekday anchor of the Today in New England, Krista Delkamp, in the personality profile. And like I always say, keep calm, and I'm Julie Brown Guy, Molly Rosenblatt of WCCO TV4 in Minneapolis, St. Paul Roxanne has nice legs, Elizabeth Hart so stunning, Amy Swansea is the best, and in the words of Bob Redding, go find something to do. Bye now.